Hi everyone, it's Jean Rowe here. I'm going to share with you today probably my favorite quote of my lifetime. And it's hard to imagine that after all these years I'd have one favorite quote, but honestly, I think I do. The quote is from Debbie Ford. Debbie Ford was a teacher, well-known teacher and a well-known author in personal growth. So her quote is this: if you are going to be willing to be courageous, an example for all of those who are ready to step into their power, then you must be willing to show the world all of who you are. You must have the guts to throw off the chains of modesty and mediocrity in order to be the light that the world needs. I'm going to read this to you one more time. If you are going to be courageous, an example for all of those who are ready to step into their power, then you must be willing to show the world all of who you are. You must have the guts to throw off the chains of modesty and mediocrity in order to be the light that the world needs. So I read this many times, I've spoken it many times, and I got that I really want to throw off those chains, and I really want to be that light. If it's empowering to you to hear this quote, I'd love to hear from you, and I'll talk about that more at the end, because I really resonate with it so much. It empowered me not to not be afraid of the things that I found daunting, but it empowered me to not let that stop me. So at the first of the year, I made a promise to my team and my team leader that I would not say no to anything that was an opportunity or a challenge. And when I was thinking opportunity or challenge, I was thinking of ones in particular that were ones that I knew deep inside there was a part of me knew, that knowing that these would be good for me to do, that these were important for me. So I just said, I'm not saying no to anything that's an opportunity or a challenge. And they came. Opportunities and challenges came. A small part of me, though, began to welcome them. And then became a larger and larger part of me began to welcome them, even though I was still making up excuses a little bit in my mind, or speaking out an excuse every now and then. I knew I was going to move past it. So then pretty soon it was a larger and larger part of me that welcomed them. And pretty soon it became empowering just to say yes. Like, just let all that other stuff go and just say yes. This is one thing that I had to let go of not doing, public speaking. It was something I guess I did want to do it, I just never believed I could do it. And I'm practicing now, and I just feel like if I just say yes, 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 and repeat, that I'm going to get better at it, and I hope that's true. I have grown so much and been so empowered in the last year. Doors have opened for me to be of greater and greater service, and I love this. It's really the way I want to be. I want to be that light for the world that the world needs. I really want that. So I'm willing to say yes to whatever it is that's going to get me there. If you think of, if you like this quote, if you resonate with that like I do, think of 2 or 3 things that had impacted you about it, or what it might have done for you, or how it resonated for you. Someday I'd love to have like a group sharing about this, because it's just an important thing for me to talk about. It's this whole thing of letting go of that modesty and mediocrity and letting your light shine. So if you want to talk about that sometime, I'd love to get a couple of us together on the phone or something and do that, or just share some things on private message with me. Thanks so much.